That was really watery. You
should
have sprayed it into the bucket. Okay, so here we are. We have everything pretty much taped off and ready to go. We have all of the windows sealed, all the little panes on the doors. And yeah, now it's time to add some paint on this. Ain't it right, honey?
I'm excited. I got a new tool.
A tool or a toy?
You know, it's all the same for me.
As you guys know, this is our fixer-upper, and we have a lot of painting to do in this house to make it our own. And we were so lucky when we had the opportunity to partner with Wagner and get this amazing machine in order to make the painting of this house a little bit easier for us.
So this is a Wagner Control Pro 130. It is a airless paint sprayer. And this is gonna make all our painting jobs super, super easy. Especially on a medium like this. So as you can see, this wall's pretty textured and it has these ridges. And if you did this with a paintbrush or a roller, it would be a very tedious job versus if you had a spray gun like this. I mean, you can just spray this whole thing down and get inside all the little crevices and, you know, turn this, you know, 1 week job into possibly either a 1 day, half a day job.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unpack this, we're gonna set it up, and we're gonna start spray painting this room. We can't wait to get this started. This is actually our first room in the house that we're doing, and the reason we're doing it so fast is because we are gonna start ripping out the rest of the house. So we're actually—
a ton of work to do.
I know, right? We have a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test it out, do the painting in this room, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do an actual video of a complete review of it, showing you guys how to set it up, how to clean it up, how it works, how it sprays, and just kind of go a little bit more in detail because this is a great machine to have if you want professional quality painting and don't want to spend a lot of time, especially, I mean, yeah.
Very affordable for a home user.
Oh, absolutely. It's well worth it if you've got a lot of rooms to paint, just like we do. And we think that the time that it says right here, 14 times faster than a brush. So we're gonna put that to the test. We paint pretty fast, but I'm excited to see how fast this machine can paint a room for us. So stay tuned and we are gonna bring you along. So if you've been following, you guys know I am a fan of Sherwin-Williams paint. For this one, we are using the color Pure White. And what I like to use is the Super Paint brand, which is a primer and a paint in one. It is one of their higher end paints. So I like to get this whenever they go on sale. This is going to be in a satin finish as well because I have little kids and I like to wipe down my walls.
Got paint in. Time to prime it, and then it's time to paint. So when this is on the side, I guess it looks horizontal. The little tips look horizontal. The paint sprayer fans up and down.
Okay.
When you turn it the other way, as so, the fan sprays horizontally.
Okay. You want to demonstrate? Ah, look at that, much better.
And then when you turn it, where the little green spout is facing up, the fan is horizontal. So depending on how you want to paint, turn it accordingly.
So this is what it looked like painting one section in real time. Of course, this was our very first time using this machine, so there was a little bit of learning involved. Of course, the more he used it, the easier it got for him, and he was able to do the room in about 15 minutes, and that was including all of the trim on the top and bottom of the walls, as well as all of the doors. Now, as you can see, he's spraying horizontal, and there's a couple of little mist streaks on the wall. Now, this is all just because it was his first time using it. He actually came back and did a second coat the next day, and he did all vertical spraying, making sure that he got any areas he missed, and he also did the ceiling during that second coat as well. However, for this being his very first time, I think he did a pretty amazing job. It turned out beautiful. Of course, if you know me, you know that I could not wait for all that paint to get dry so that I can remove all that paper and let all that wonderful light in this room. Now, those little panes that you see me removing right here, let me tell you guys, that was contact paper from Dollar Tree. I had a whole bunch left over and I decided to cut them out and put them in between each of the panes. And let me tell you, this was awesome. If you have a door with panes like that to paint, definitely try that trick because it works like a charm and comes off super clean. Now, as you can see here, there was some overspray directly on the plastic near the edges of the walls. However, our favorite product, the Scotch pre-tape plastic, works like a charm for this. And yeah, it was really easy cleanup. Of course, you guys knew I was ready to clean those floors up because my next step in this process is redoing these floors. And I know y'all can't wait for it. So that's coming to you guys before the end of this week. So stay tuned. So let me know, how do you guys like these white walls? I think they look beautiful up against all that greenery in the backyard. I think the Latino engineer did a pretty good job. Those vertical panels look pretty amazing. Make sure to hit like if you agree. And I can't wait to share what's coming up next. So please make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Until then, adios.